joining us here on Fox Sports Ohio. You know the old sayings, big old hang with them after last night. But it's a new day today for the Reds. And if you're looking for bright spots, since Joey Votto was taken out of the lineup for those 3 games, since his return, he's been swinging a good bat.
Well, I hear the word passion all the time. You hear fans talking about it where there's a lack of or where there's an overabundance of passion. You've got to figure out a way to play the game hard. And since Joey Votto had the issue where he was benched for 3 days, those are his words, not mine, he has come back with a vengeance. I think he's swinging the bat as well as we've seen Votto at any point in time in his career. When you're hitting the ball out of the ballpark with regularity, he's getting on base 2 and 3 times a game. What else can you ask from a leadoff batter?
Tonight it's Tyler Mahle going to the hill for the Reds. Still a young pitcher, and you're looking for signs of growth. Last time out, gave up 2 first-inning home runs and got over the hump, really settled in after that.
Yeah, I thought he was really frustrated in that first inning, especially after the second home run. But what I saw from Tyler Mahle is something that I've not seen yet in his big league career, and that was command of a shorter breaking ball. And not only when he's ahead in the count, but when he's been behind in the count. He throws a split-fingered changeup. It has worked as well. And you can see hitters swinging over the top of the off-speed pitch. He can throw the fastball. We have no doubt about that. But throwing the fastball, when you have command of the breaking ball, it makes that fastball that much better.
For the Cardinals tonight on the mound, it's Johan Oviedo, hailing from Cuba. What do you know about this guy?
Oviedo, big-time arm, great slider. And I think that the biggest key for the Reds tonight is to be able to make this kid throw strikes. He's going to throw an over-the-top curveball every once in a while, but mostly it's that high-velocity fastball and the late, quick biting slider. He's a big guy.
Weiler Automotive. Colton Wong had himself a night last night, back in the leadoff spot. Tommy Edman, Paul Goldschmidt batting third, Brad Miller, Paul DeYoung, Yadier Molina behind the plate, Matt Carpenter at third, Tyler O'Neill in left field, and Lane Thomas getting the start in center. Well, the Reds have ran into some hot hitters for the Cardinals facing the Reds. Our Elk and Elk storylines: Paul Goldschmidt, 467 average, Wong above 400, and Yadier Molina, he's been on that Reds killer list for several years. Trying to put a dent in those numbers tonight, though, is right-hander Tyler Mahle.
Tyler's coming off of his best start in what we have seen in a long time. 11 strikeouts the last time out. And he did give up the couple of home runs in the first inning, but I thought the adjustment was outstanding, and he just continued to, he really just pounded the strike zone. And I thought that he was going to have difficulty throwing the fastball against the Cubs, but his fastball was so well located, it didn't matter.
Here's the defense behind him, brought to you by Ford. Shogo Akiyama in left field. Brian Goodwin getting his first start in a Reds uniform. Castellanos in right. An infield of Suarez, the youngster Garcia, Moustakas, Votto, and Tucker Barnhart back in the lineup, hanging the signs for Tyler Mahle. And there's Brian Goodwin. It's traded for him at the deadline. Bell's lineup brought to you by Jeff Weiler Automotive. Votto back in the leadoff spot. Castellanos, Jesse Winker back in the lineup after serving his 1-game suspension last night. Suarez hitting cleanup. Moustakas, Brian Goodwin, first start in a Reds uniform. Garcia, Akiyama batting 8th, Barnhart batting 9th. And they will face big righty Johan Oviedo. And I mean big righty. Making his 3rd major league start this season. 3.60 ERA, covering 10 innings. Minor league numbers from last year. These are from Single A and Double A. For the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill in left, Lane Thomas center, Tommy Edman in right. Carpenter back at third, DeYoung, Colton Wong, Paul Goldschmidt, Yadier Molina. Same lineup we saw last night. And here's Costello.